All right. I'm getting my second win because I was up early for work and I came home and took a nap. So the first top panel, let me take the pencils off, is it done? What do you think? I don't know if you can even see it if I make it bigger. I almost want to curtail some of that, but anyway. Gasinki ink. Gasinki inky. And then I've got panel 2. It's only got a 3-panel page, so he's got some wild hair. He's got some Eric Hodgson style hair. All my bat creatures have this wild hair looking thing. Looking at it though, I wonder if my original plan was to make this a silhouette because I've got the hand coming up behind the ear. Don't know yet. It's all good. You don't have to be a star to be in my show. All right. I was watching a clip from Stan Proco. And he said something I thought was kind of interesting for such a short clip. He said it shouldn't be um, it shouldn't be so slow that you lose your energy when you're drawing the line. And it shouldn't be so fast that you miss your mark. But you should try and draw with energy. So like I could probably redraw this stroke. Just one smooth shoot, you know? Makes you want to redraw this one too. Ooh, makes you want to redraw this one. You notice there was never a pencil line there in the first place. Whoops. The ears are fluted like bats' wings too, so we have like a repeat of the sort of bat wing design element throughout the design. I'll admit that I'm somewhat influenced by Man Bat when I came up with these guys. But Man Bat is based on a flying fox design or something. Some kind of bat. There's a bat called the Mexican free-tailed bat, which I think is kind of cool. They had in Austin. That's the kind that built the bat colony under the bridge. Is this working? Seems to be. All right. Does that look like we're out right? I want a big knuckle right here. It's a slow day at work, and I was just doing some sketching in my sketchbook that I have at work. And stuff came out really good. I thought to myself, maybe I'm improving. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing to say to yourself. Ooh. But it's cool when you notice, oh, that's looking pretty good. And I remember thinking the same thing a couple of days ago on this sketch that I'd done in the same sketchbook. So I turned back a few pages and I went, this is way better than what I was doing a couple of days ago. So it's like you feel, even just the difference of a couple of days can be illustrative. No pun intended. Now I'm looking at this line and going, oh, it's too thick. On the one hand, it's kind of okay just because we're up in the extreme foreground. Oh, itchy. Anyway. Yeah, this page is going to go fast, in my opinion. And which means the bee strangers should go pretty fast. I was thinking about a future iteration of the bee strangers, like what other kinds of adventures they could have. Obviously, they've got to track down. I've got to have some adventures where they're dealing with a shadow serpent and shadow serpent's minions, and there's all this drama surrounding the colony in the force field. I wonder if I just throw this back here. Oh, they're so dink. Especially when you're trying to do like a partial partial back of head shot. I think there's like kind of the circle of the back of the head, and everything should kind of. Kind of come around to the back of it. In general, I think it's okay to use a lot of heavy darks up front, like in the foreground. I could even black out the entire form of this thing here, but I don't want to. Well, I don't like that. If I don't like any of those. I do kind of like this. Right, same deal here. I thought putting the edge of his shoulder there would be good, but I'm not sure it is now. But, well, it's an okay hand. Hairy knuckles. All right. Hey, why not? All right. It's a good start. I have another foreground figure right here. Oof. And being as this is Friday, I might not even go that far on it today. Whew. Yeah. I'll take a rest and work on it in the evening. How's that for a speed draw? Drawing all these heads from mind. All right. The only thing that throws them off is if you these ears seem to distort the overall shape of the face, and you forget that there's the front of the head is this way, and there's kind of a neck here too. There should be a neck. Well, I think I put the straps in the wrong place, but well, it is what it is. So let's say that this is the back, right? That's what we call drawing from the imagination. And we're foregrounding our figures up, foreshortening our hands. So this forearm is. I'm trying to bend his fingers back, like put these two together and then put this one kind of out. Or maybe that one needs to go forward. Do this with your hand. You can see that this pinky always tends to go a different direction. So let's say it's like this. And on this finger, let's re-add the pads of the fingers so that we see. I'm not sure I did it right. Since we can't show his expression, we have to show that he's getting hit through the expressions of the hands. Oh, and I just realized it's a little bit off here, first of all, let's uniform it down, distort it a little bit, and send it on its way. How did this finger get so big? I like the idea of this. How big is my eraser? Let's redraw that line. I'm somewhat regretting I drew these pointy fingernails on him. All right. Oof. Made him a little bit too buff. Let's see. I want to show his glide wings on this side. All right. I'm taking a look at the glide wings. So they kind of attach along the forearm. Well, that's how I worked it out on these other figures. So I don't have to put them all the way up the back as I was doing here. Right. Oof. Pen got away from me. Okay. I have no doubt I will be spotting problems with this for a couple of days. Figuring out how did I plan this out, when I drew it. I like this outer edge of the forearm because I want to make this one hairy. Kind of assume that the glide wing kind of attaches underneath. There's all kinds of sort of motion and drama that you can work into the wings somehow. All right. Especially if you have no fear. All right. Ugh, okay. How do we work those fingers out again? Oh, in this case, I want to. Maybe I want to take that pinky and send it forward. I'm looking at this hand and I'm kind of hating it. Let's see if I instead, what if I kind of pulled that hand back and said, that's even better. Your hand pose is important. You can tell a lot from a hand pose about the state of the character making the pose. All right. I don't think I have enough torture in it. How could I pull it back more, you know? Oh, I don't like that line at all. It's supposed to be a slashing attack from the Blaze's Blaze sword as he swings it around. Yeah, like he's already chopped that guy. And he's in the process of chopping more. One of the parts of the anatomy I need to probably study is the muscles in the back. I mean, granted, this is like an alien humanoid animal creature. I still want to get it right, where it looks plausible. And, if you know it better, you can do things like lay a fur texture over it without it looking. Is that right? Is that right? I'm not sure. Yeah, it looks okay. I think if we darken it towards the bottom of the panel, like the gradient seems to work a little bit better. The fur texture. Because the sword, remember, the sword is our light source, so. Oh, we're already at 30 minutes. I might take a break. I gotta do the same. Texturing along the back of the ear. Some of this is hair texture, and some of this is meant to be like shading, hatching, feathering. What's the word? All right, let's let it go for right now. That was a good 30-minute video. Or 35 minutes. All right. There's panel 1. Here's the beginning of panel 2. Probably work on this tonight. We'll see how far we go. Maybe I'll think about working on page 15. 15 will have more of Blaze, but it will end when he encounters Vex and runs right into that force field. And I want to have Vex say something like, "You have no chance, Force field gets stronger the harder you hit it." And of course, Blaze, being dumb, is going to hit it really hard. um, that'll be the next page. All right. Talk to you later. Please like, follow, and subscribe. And check back for more Beast Rangers. If you want to follow the whole Beast Rangers comic, you can read it for free. Just go to my Instagram, which is Instagram, www.instagram.com/rabbitfighter13. Or you can wait till June when this comes out in Adventure Awaits, the 9-Volt Adventure Awaits anthology, which will be out in June. All right, I will talk to you later.